Good morning everyone, it's Janine from Bucation.com and at Bucation on your favorite social media channel. Today we're here at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort and we are heading into Disney's Hollywood Studio. It's around 8:45, 9 a.m. in the morning. We just finished up breakfast, our walk around the lake here, and now we're gonna go ride some rides at Hollywood Studios. So let's go have some fun. Spire Outpost and we are going to try some blue or green milk. Okay, so we got blue milk because it's like a tropical berry. The green is orange citrus. So we're going to give her a try.
This thing behind me smells or sounds terrible. Like bubbles and gurgles.
It looks so weird.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Try it.
Just the consistency of it. It's like pectate.
Yeah, kind of does taste that consistency. Not a fan?
Consistency just turns me. It doesn't taste awful.
Yeah.
It's not something I would pay $8.
For our first ride of the day at Disney's Hollywood Studios, we suited up as engineers, boarded the Millennium Falcon for Smuggler's Run.
Let's go get that coaxial. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train.
I like the blue milk. I think it's refreshing. There is a little bit of a consistency thing that, you know, you kind of have to get past at first. Yeah. Jared said it kind of tastes like KO pectate, like the...
I don't think it tastes like that.
Not the flavor, but the consistency of it. So we're gonna go have lunch now at Sci-Fi Dine In theater. And then, who knows? We'd like to try to catch Indiana Jones this afternoon. That would be fun. So it's time for lunch though. I'm pretty hungry. You hungry?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starving.
We haven't really eaten anything since breakfast, so.
I had a banana.
Yeah, I had a banana too, but.
We
had some popcorn when we first got here at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we did have
And now it's time for something more substantial.
Well, welcome to Sci-Fi. My name is Michelle. I'll be your parking attendant. I'll be taking you all back in time to the 1950s out near the Hollywood Hills of California. If anybody needs a pit stop, Russians are directly across the parking lot, way over there where it says exit, and then through the pink door. Y'all be driving this car here.
We're driving. Nice. All right, so we're at one of our favorite spots here in Hollywood Studios to eat, the Sci-Fi Dine In. Got our movie. Fried pickles. Yep. And then what's in the middle?
crab and shrimp fondue.
I got a hamburger and some French fries. Oh look, that car says "Just Married" on the back of it. That's so cute. busy today. It's about 4 o'clock, well, 3 o'clock, a little after 3, and we are heading over to Epcot, but we're gonna ride the Skyliner to get there. Normally we would walk, but today we're gonna take the Skyliner. Is it down? So it turns out that because it's so windy, well, we don't know why.
Speculation, but it is very windy.
It is very windy, but the Skyliner is down right now, so we intended to ride it to Epcot. I'm just glad it's not down while I'm on it. I hope everyone's off of it. I hope, you know, they planned to get it like stopped and got everybody off, because I don't want to be trapped up there. I'm terrified of heights. So we are now walking over to Epcot from Hollywood Studios. We're taking the walking path here that goes over to the boardwalk, beach club, yacht club, and that whole fun area. So walking off our calories from lunch. Lunch was okay. It wasn't the same.
I haven't been thrilled about any lunch that we've had.
Yeah, Disney, you're really not doing it with the food for us. We used to come here and we used to love the food, and
you got rid of my Reuben at the
Sci-Fi Diner took off the Reuben, they took off the hot dog. My burger was just eh. The French fries were good.
The attitude at the front is what we could do with that.
Yeah, so what happened was I went over there around 1 o'clock. We don't make reservations. I know you're supposed to do that 90 days or whatever in advance. That's not us. I don't plan out our vacation 180 days in advance. I don't know what I'm doing 5 minutes from now. So anyway, I went over at 1 o'clock and I said, how long is the wait for 2? Just asking. And she came right back with, we're not accepting walk-ins. You have to make a reservation, or I'm sorry, how'd she say it? We book 6 months in advance. You have to make a reservation 6 months in advance. There was no information other than that, and I walked out. I was like, okay, well, then I guess it's not gonna work. So we went and rode Star Tours, and while we were in line for Star Tours, I ended up finding a reservation on the app for $2.15, which worked out fine. We ended up getting a car and eating, but they took our 2 favorite things off the menu. It was okay, but $55 for lunch is a lot, plus tip.
Disney.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, we're familiar with Disney prices and we know that everything is more expensive here, but we were saying last night after California Grill.
To me, you hit a certain point on some of this stuff where the cost of this stuff just isn't gonna, it's never gonna add up for your value. You know, you can have the best steak in the world, but you wouldn't pay $200 for it. So, you know, they keep increasing, but they can't get the help. I understand, there's a labor crisis everywhere. I mean, everybody's dealing with it, and Disney's no different. And it seems like what they're doing is they're rushing people through the training process, probably not receiving the training that they used to get. And so you're getting people in a lot of these areas that aren't like California Grill and stuff like that. And they're just skimping on the process in some places. And it's reflecting in the restaurants and some of the other places. It's not like it used to be. And yet they're continuing to jack prices to stay relevant. But I don't know. You know, there's goods and there's bads, and it's just, you know, the drinks, I always said the drinks at California Grill were the same price as what you got at the bar, or the pool bar at
Yacht Club, Beach Club, any resort pool bar.
Any resort. But, you know, that was 2016, I think we look back. It was $9. I think. I'm pretty sure it was $9. You got a mixed drink or a cocktail at the pool bar. You could get that same or a mixed cocktail or drink at the California Grill for $9. Now it's, I think, 15 or 16
to 14.
And it's the exact same. So you can get a mixed cocktail at Beach Club for $15 a drink. You can get that same drink up at California Grill for $15. Like, I had a blueberry lemon drop martini, which, I mean, it was fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but to me, you're gonna pay that. You know, if you're gonna have a nice drink, have it at the California Grill. So it's increased that much in the past 4 years which to me is just absurd. I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but I think it comes out to be almost like 30% or more. I mean, you go from $9 to $15.
And we've kind of taken a break from Disney for the last couple years. We've been over at Universal more. So I'm not saying that the food at Universal is, you know, up where Disney used to be by any means, but the price point, the quality and value per dollar spent, the customer service.
I mean, if you don't come all that often, if you only come and you're bringing your kids down like maybe once every 6 years, I mean, I get it. You're gonna pay what you're gonna pay because you just want your kids to
experience Disney, yeah.
So, but, you know, for someone like us, and I don't know how much it applies to the people that live in Orlando, that have the annual pass stuff. Like, you know, for us, you know, we enjoy coming down here because it was always about the food and the service and hospitality.
And the experience.
And the experience. I mean, there's a lot of nostalgia down here still, but some of the nostalgia is starting to be taken away, like the Great Movie Ride. I mean, some of the stuff that, you know, you grew up with as a kid, you know, it's starting to disappear. We have a lot of options, and we do other things, and it just seems like every time we start talking about a vacation, it's just Disney just starts getting further
down the list.
Right. So,
yep.
I don't know. You know, still a good time down here. The weather's always, well, not always, but usually pretty good.
Yeah.
After our heart-to-heart on the current state of affairs at Walt Disney World, we finished our day out at Epcot riding 2 of our favorite rides, Living with the Land and Soarin'.
We serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year.
This ride always makes me so hungry.
Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party at the arrival gate. Okay, let's review. That is seatbelt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else? Yeah, have a nice flight.
Obviously, we're truly blessed to be able to visit Walt Disney World in current times. And like Jared said, there is a lot of nostalgia here for us. Sci-Fi Diner holds a very special place in our hearts, as it's where we dined on our very first Disney date ever. So there are a lot of emotions attached to that simple little dining spot for us. So tell us what you think. With so many fantastic food options in the Orlando area, is Disney dining still worth it? And as always, thanks for traveling with us. We'll see you guys in the next video.
On behalf of our entire flight crew, thanks for soaring with us.